So I typed a text to a girl I used to see, saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I want to be, and I apologize.
This is like the first time that I can remember writing my dad a letter. I just didn't want to give him something like normally, you know, get a card, a mug that says best dad ever. Like I want to give him something meaningful. We've had a rough year. We've had a very trying, difficult life. I don't know how my parents breathe. I don't know how my parents get up every day. And I think that I get upset because I just want to take their pain away. I just want to bring their kids back. Because I feel like nobody should have their kids taken away from them before. But go, you know what I mean? Losing my brother last year at the age of 17, and then losing my sister to brain cancer when she was 6 and I was 15, like, I don't know what I would do as a mom. Like, they have each other. I don't have my husband like I used to. Pray that I never have to know what that feels like. In the Black community, we ain't with that step or that half brother step. I actually had a girl I went to school with that I worked with at my previous job. I don't know how we got in the conversations of me and my sisters, but she was like, oh yeah, like, cause Nicola, who is my oldest sister, she's a year older than me. We're actually like 11 months apart. So like we're the same age for a month. So you do the math. But she was like, yeah, cause Nicola's like your half sister, right? And nobody has ever in my life said that to me. And she said that to me like a couple years ago. And nobody has ever fixed their mouth to ever say that to me. And I was just like, what? Like, who told you that? Like, who thinks like that? And I got so mad because what? Why? What made you? No, that was rude. What's the intent? If I'm not bringing it up, that's my sister. We have the same mom. Me and my sons have a game that we've played that I bought. I forgot the name of it, but it's pretty much you know your family members. And it just asks questions like, okay, what's Charlene's favorite hobby? And, you know, they got to figure out, whoever figures it out gets to keep the card, you know? So it's a really cool way to get to know my sons, and they get to know me too, because you really think you know somebody. You don't. You really don't. And there's going to be a side of them, or sides, plural, that I'll never meet, you know, just like there are sides of me that they ain't never gonna, you know what I'm saying? They ain't never gonna see them sides of Charlene, not if I can help it, you know? I ain't gonna say that, you know, I was a good kid too, but like, I was a good kid. Like, good kids are human, you know? But one of the questions was like, if you could have like one wish or something along that line, like would it be? And like he said, he'd bring back my brother, you know, you make him come alive. And it's like, you know, that it impacts everybody, but sometimes, and a lot of times, we forget. Like me, I'm always hyper focused on my parents, and then somebody will say something at work, or I hear a song, I see a picture, an old snap, and I'm just like, it affects you too, Charlene. If it affects me, it affects my kids. People who see me, I forget that they had a bond with my brother, and they just come up to me and give me a hug. Like, people are so sweet, but you really don't know the power of your impact. And I feel like it is so important to let people know how you feel about them. This is why I'm writing my dad a letter, because I think it's so important that people know how much they mean to you, not just a stupid text message. Yes, that's better than nothing. We've come a long way as far as technology. It doesn't take you months to receive a letter like it used to. Now we could just FaceTime people and just DM and whatnot. There's something about your handwriting. I feel like it's gonna sound weird, but I feel like it's your voice. You know what I mean? Like a text message is just standard. That's generalized. Everybody uses that. You got your different fonts, but your handwriting is your font. Your font is your voice. I'm just that deep of a person, okay? Girl, I can't help it when you go through some shit, okay? Because if you don't know me, hi, my name is Charlene. Yeah, I've been through some shit, okay? You want a backstory? Okay, where do we begin? I got a lot of positives in my life. I don't want y'all to be here in like pity party. I just want people to know that I am human. I lost my sister to brain cancer. She had a brain tumor when she was 5, and she died at the age of 6. At that time, I was 14, going into 15. I got married to my high school sweetheart when I was 19. I wanted to go into the military so bad, girl. I drove all the way up, to Buffalo. Buffalo was like 2 hours away from where I live. Your girl was gonna get sworn in because he went into the military too, and I was like, I want to be like you because there's nothing else I want to do. Like, I want to be like you. And he was like, you better not sign up for the military, Charlene. Every girl in the military are whores. You better not do that. You're not a whore. You're not gonna do that. And I was just like, okay. Drove back. Worked at a nursing home for 16 years as a CNA. He came back home. We grew apart. But prior to that, we bought a house. We had 2 sons. They're beautiful, Mikey and Marcel. They're 13 and 17 now. So 10 years into the marriage, we separated. And while that we're separated, we can't stand one another. That part at that time, girl, because we were in court. Is ghetto. It's ghetto. I was sweaty. I was just like, ew. I'm surrounded by people who are here for like DWIs and like assaulting people, and the atmosphere is crusty. I just want to make sure that my kids my kids live with me. I just got to confirm that because like I'm going through a separation. I tried to get him to divorce me. He's just like, no. He was getting his help. He didn't want to get therapy, and that's when I just like threw in the towel. I was like, hey, you don't want to go to therapy? I was going to marriage counseling by myself. I went to 6 sessions by myself. He was formally invited, did not attend none of them. So I was like, bet, you don't want to meet me halfway? Meet me halfway, right at the borderline is where I'm gonna wait for you. I need to be finishing this letter. This is my ADHD, honey, because I don't know how to focus for shit. But while I'm going through all that chaos, me and my sons are making beautiful memories. And shout out to Snapchat, because I know it's got a lot of backlash, but like now I don't be on there. But when I look on there, I'm like, oh my gosh. Through all those dark times, me and my boys really were loving life. Like we really made light. Like gratitude was keeping us sane. And I guess I was doing a very good job at hiding my pain. Because I was going through it, honey. We went a week without electricity. I didn't tell nobody I didn't have no power. I was too ashamed. I was living paycheck to paycheck. The only thing that was keeping me sane was the fact that my babies were looking forward to getting off the bus at 3:30, like to get their little ramen noodles on the table. Like I asked them like not too long ago, we were talking about like their favorite highlights as when they were younger, and they both said that that's one of their favorite memories is getting off the bus and looking forward to having their ramen noodles on the table. And I thought at that time, I'm like, I felt like shit because I'm just like, you're just giving them ramen noodles, you know what I mean? I'm like, they should have like rice and beans and protein and blah, blah, blah. And they were just like, What a Sunday. But this is why people need to know how you feel. This is why it's so good to express yourself. Because suppression is depression. But when you express yourself and you allow people in, it allows them to be in your life too, and it allows them to heal you. You allow yourself to heal when you allow others to. And I know it's scary when you've been hurt and you've been betrayed, but everybody is not bad. You're a good person, so you gotta know that there are good people out there too. So that was a very trying time, girl. I was out there in nature. I was just chasing waterfalls. I was taking them to every state park that I could find. We were just outside. If you were going through a hard time like that, baby girl, go outside. Even the fathers, let me stop saying baby girls, because I know some fathers that are going through it too. There are good men out there. You can't tell me there aren't. There are, like, please. That's such a stupid statement to say that there are no good men out there. I just don't know where they at. Everywhere I go out, maybe they ain't checking for me, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to do a different hairstyle. I don't know. Maybe I just need to focus on my purpose, and that's where my man is. I know, God, I know. So he finally came around and consent to the divorce, and that was finalized in 2023. And the following year is when I lost my brother, who drowned. Last year, June 24th. And then this year in May, I lost my friend in a car accident. My friend Alyssa. And I haven't had the time or the capacity to process that, and now that is just hitting me. So, but life isn't shitty. Do you know what I mean? Like, life isn't like awful. Like, throughout all of this, like, I'm having the most photo shoots that I've had in a very long time, and I have minimal advertising. So that confuses me. That boggles my mind. But so that's how I know it's God. That's his confirmation that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I quit my job of 16 years this year. Wow. Yeah. In March. Went to another job. I just need to get out of that facility. Now I'm in another facility that I don't like to be in, and I don't want to be there either. So I'm working my way out of there too, because fuck that. Girl, new levels, I don't like the word. I don't like that. I don't like that deep word. New levels, girl. There's always higher. There's always more. There's always room for more self-improvement. Everybody has room for self-improvement. No one is perfect. And I tried that life of perfection, and I feel bad for people who chase it. I feel bad because it's actually boring. It's so far from the truth. It's not real. I would take this being too self-aware over that. The unknown was scary, girl. I ain't gonna hold you now. The unknown was scary. It is scary, but it's fire, because I have so many deep conversations. Like, my dark humor, I know it scares people, but once you've been through some things, honey, you just gotta let that shit out. Gotta cope. I did start back on my Wellbutrin. I was off of it for 3 weeks. I had to get back on it, girl. Oof. It's okay. And that to me is like a whole nother level of accepting support. Stop shaming myself and giving myself permission to be okay with receiving help in a different form, which is not easy, but I'm working through it. I'm being more intentional. Life be lifing, girl. I'm tired now. I gotta finish this letter though. If I do anything today, I'm gonna finish this. And I need to get my nails done, but that's not important. Yeah, I hope I answered everything that I brought to the conversation. This light is, I know that's right. Aw, you feel better. You feel better after you cry. Big girls do cry. They do a lot. It's okay to cry. You better cry. If you're not crying, I'm worried about you. If you're not feeling the feelings, we gotta talk about it. You deserve to release You deserve to know what it feels like to release the emotions. This tension, like relax your shoulders right now. Relax your jaw. When I feel tensed, relax my shoulders, my jaw, my neck. Deep breaths in, longer exhales. Just feel it. Just feel life. Like you get to fill your lungs without support. You get to taste. Some people have a tongue and they can't taste their food, yo, because they can't swallow. You know what I mean? Like people are on aspiration precautions. Some people can't drink water. Like they gotta drink thick water. No, what? Some people can't chew. Like, bro, what? Some people can't smell or feel the wind. Some people can't feel. It don't hurt forever. It hurts forever when you hold on to it. It hurts longer when you hold on to it forever. Let it go. Live. Let go and live. I never regretted letting go of anyone. I've never regretted letting go of anyone that needed to go. Everyone that I've let go needed to go. If we needed to meet in a different time, we did. We come back stronger. We're both in a place where we can apologize and we can meet each other where we're at, and we're in a place where we can hear each other differently and open to understanding, and we care. Yeah. Okay? If they don't care about your feelings, like, I mean, if you don't have trust, or if you don't have people who don't care about how they make you feel, why are you around them? If I can't be myself, if I can't express myself to you, then you don't care about my feelings. Now, why do I want to be with somebody who doesn't care about my feelings? That's the question. Never mind, like, why don't you care about me? You don't care about that. You don't care about yourself. That's a you problem. You not caring about me is a you problem, honey. Okay? Because I'm an asset. Why do I care about somebody who doesn't care about me? That's what I had to ask myself during those dark times. Why do I care about this boy more than I care about myself? Look at me, girl. You're giving this person all your time and attention and energy. What have you left for yourself? Why do I even like somebody who doesn't like me, who doesn't care about me? What do I see in you? What are you mirroring in me for me to be here? Okay? I know that shit hurt, girl. I had my turn. I ain't doing that shit again. No, when I see it, I accept it. Oh, you don't like me like that? Oh, okay, thanks. Because this ain't that type of party. Nah. This ain't that type of party. No, girl. It's all or nothing. Like, if we can't even be on a level of like friendship, or you can't even like respect me as a friend, then we have nothing. Like, it just doesn't, you can't even be my friend because I can't trust you. I can't open up to you. I can't express myself. You're not open to listening. Caring and trust is the foundation. Why would I want to be around somebody that I cannot trust? Ill. There's no safety. I need safety in my life, and I am safe with myself finally, and that's what it took. It took me to learn how to be safe with myself, to sit with myself, to accept that the only way I'm going to be emotionally safe with other people is if I find safety within myself. because it was foreign to me. Nobody talked to me about no damn safety. What? Safety? Emotional availability? Girl, I had to do the inner work myself. I had to find all that information out myself. And when I did, once you know, how can you just accept situationships or half-ass or no effort or a little bit or sometimes or when I feel like it or, you know, every now and then, my roster. But girl, I'm my husband. I want my person. I just, you know, I haven't had sex in a year. I haven't been intimate with anyone the 18th of this month. Next Saturday. Oh, we finna celebrate. I'm gonna make a vlog about that, sis. Okay. Ooh, we gonna do a vlog with that. Shawty, I know that's right. It's not a flex. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not out here saying, yeah, you know, I'm that. Because, girl, you know, that doesn't mean that motherfuckers ain't horny out here. Because, girl, when I tell you... Wet for what? You know what I mean? Like Brazilian wax for what? Oh, for me, right? For me. Shut up, Charlene. For you. Yep. I just be talking, girl. I'm glad y'all be listening, though. I'm such a mess. I'm a fun, hot mess, though. Thanks for listening. I hope this touched whoever was supposed to touch, cuz. Girl, the light is lighting. Yeah. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna finish this letter from my dad. If there's any topics that y'all want to talk with me or any conversations y'all want me to have with y'all, specific topics, please leave it in the comments because I want to have conversations with you guys that you guys want to hear. What's like, you want the tea? I'm an open book. Let's talk about it. What you want to talk about? What questions do you have? Let me know. Like, for real, I've been there. I've been around the way, Ooh, I'm excited about the 18th though, cause like for real, that's fun. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, leave a heart if you made it to the end of this video. Cause if you leave a heart at the end of the video, that's how I'm gonna know you're a real one. Without a mention. All right, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna need Cardi B to join Bad Bunny at halftime. Bro, Bodega Baddies. Sometimes you just need to cry, okay? See what happens when you cry? You better. You let it all out. Give it to God, baby.